Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about Grandma Whips. Yes, Grandma Whips. You see here behind me, we got the Grandma Whips installed. They give us some flags right here, Grandma's Whips. If you have not checked those out, make sure you guys do. This is really a pretty simple install. If you got a Razor 1000, the way we installed it is right down here, guys. Bam. We bought a cheap bracket right off Amazon. I think it was like 10 bucks for both of them, maybe cheaper. I'll put the link down below so you guys can see it. But if you look at it, we just ran the wire straight down through here. This one, you just take 2 bolts off the frame, bolt it on, and put your whips on. These are magnetic whips, so you can pop them off. And then there's a quick connect here that you can take them off if you don't want them on. So what we did is we ran the wires right down here, down the frame, come down under here, right underneath. You kind of see the wires up and top. Yep. Zip tied them up out of the way, tried to get them where rocks and stuff don't hit them. We took the seat out, and we took the center console out. So we took the center console out, and we ran all the wires down the center console, tied them up so they're not hitting anything. So then we went from there, because you got the coolant in the front, and you got lines and other stuff in there, so just get them out of the way. Inside here, guys, right here, we'll cut to this. Right here is the Grandma's Whip switch. Can you get to it with the best lighting? Oh, right there, off, on. On the back of the switch, it's pretty simple. They give you a wiring diagram for it right in the bag, so to understand. There's a couple grounds on the back. There's a power in, and then there's a continuous power in, auxiliary power in, and then there's a power back to the light. So it's pretty simple to install, guys. And then we'll take you up here to the front. Okay, if you look at the front, you don't have to disassemble all this, guys. The only reason we have it apart is we did a barrel end roll. So we're replacing this part here, replacing the front piece and doing a little bit of repair work. But if you look inside here, all you have to do is take this cover off right here. And this cover right here, we got a ground wire that runs in. And then if you look over here, we got our power here. This is a continuous power. And this is your auxiliary power for only when the key is on. If you guys can, here we go. So that was it. Ran a couple wires back. Ran the 2 wires back to the switch here. We ran our ground up here and our other ground up here. So we had both of them hooked to the frame. There's probably a couple other spaces, but we hook them to the frame because we want to make sure it's cleaned up. Good connections. Your lights aren't going on and off, guys. So really simple. It took us about an hour and a half for this project. Remember, just tie your wires up. Make sure the goals they're not by any tires or close to any moving objects. They're zip tied away. Don't zip tie them to, another line that had, a radiator line or somewhere else, because you never know how hot it's going to get, melted, have issues with it. So pretty simple to the point, guys, right there. Run 2 wires back to there. All the connection they give you the connections, they give you the switch, they give you everything that you pretty much need. You'll need a roll of black wire and a roll of red wire to finish up the wiring from right about here up, guys. And then buy a couple of the quick connects that you can push onto the back of the switches. The reason you want to do that, and I get the ones, and I get the heat shrink ones, and I do that because I run through a lot of water, and water gets inside and outside. I try to keep everything sealed up as possible due to the fact of we like to have a lot of fun and play in the water, in the mud, as most people know. If you guys haven't checked them out, I'll put the link down, Grandma's Whips below. Check them out. Great people, great people. And as you can see, these lights behind me are bright as can be. They work out really well. And that should be about it, guys. We're putting these on my Razor Pro here when it comes back to the shop. It's been there for 8 weeks now because of a lot of issues, but we'll come back to that in a review on that one, but that'll be a later video. See you guys later. You guys have a great night. Bye.